Hi guys, this is not how I plan to come back on YouTube. Like, this is not how I plan to come back on YouTube. I've planned my ground entrance back to YouTube after announcing my break. I took a break. It's been 3 weeks now since I posted on YouTube. After my baby turned 1 year that I've been posting consistently, I decided to take some break, but the break was not breaking. The break, life has been lifing your girl. I'm grateful that it ended in praise. That is all I can say. And this is the first time I'm going out since what happened, and I decided to just film this update and upload it for you guys so I can carry on with my life. If I have any video that I want to post, I can just post it. So this didn't happen last week. Last week, I think Saturday, my baby was fine. There was nothing wrong with her. She was like, when I mean that somebody was fine, she was fine. Nothing was wrong. She was not having fever, she was not having headache, everything was fine. On Saturday morning, we woke up, we all, did our normal routine, everything. Around 3:30, I was here lying down with her because Chimamela is so attached. When I mean attached to me, she doesn't select people, but she is so, whenever I'm around, she wants to be with me. So I was just here in the living room chilling with her. We were just playing, watching her program. So she came down and was sitting on the center rock. I was sitting just very close to her. We were just playing, calling her mama, this, mama, that. So I looked down and I noticed that she threw up, just very little, So in my head I was thinking maybe she puts hand inside her mouth and just something just came out, because it wasn't something serious. So I carried her up, cleaned her mouth, her clothes, and cleaned the rug. So as I was cleaning the rug, her daddy came from the room to the living room and was asking me, did she throw up? I said no, it's like she just spit something. So in my head I didn't think that, because it wasn't something serious. So her daddy was sitting with us in the living room. We all were just chilling, and he was eating rice. I made rice, and he took just a little spoon and gave Chimamela, and after eating it, she threw up. And this time it was serious, like she threw up very, very well. We were like, what is happening? What is happening? Mama, are you okay? I carried her, went inside the bedroom. Her daddy was cleaning the living room. So in our head, we were like, it's nothing serious, because sometimes when we are feeding her, she used to throw up, and we have complained to the doctor. The doctor said it's normal for babies. Sometimes it's okay for them to throw up. What is not okay is when they constantly start throwing up. So after I finished cleaning her up, I came back to the living room. We are chilling, everybody was chilling. Mama threw up again. What is happening? We cleaned it. After like 3 minutes, she threw up again, and this time she was weak. I don't even know how to tell you guys what happened, because everything just happened under like 30 minutes. It's not even up to 30 minutes, like 20 minutes. She was weak, guys. Like at this point, she was so weak that to move herself, like I'm feeling so emotional talking about this, because it was really scary. That day was one of the most scariest days of my life. Mama was weak, like so weak, she couldn't move herself. I told my husband, hospital. We started getting ready to hospital. On a second thought, I remember that when I was 7 weeks pregnant, I was sick. I didn't know it was I don't know how my clothes is doing, but guys, just pardon me. I didn't know it was pregnancy symptom that was happening to my body. So my husband rushed me to the hospital, and it took these people 5 to 6 hours to attend to me. So when I remembered that, I told my husband, no, it would be better for us to call the ambulance, because when the ambulance come to pick her, they will attend to her immediately. So we called the ambulance, and these people was just on the phone asking us, is she still breathing? Put your ear inside her heart. So my husband was telling them, I'm not a medical doctor, just come and pick her up. They were just asking all this. At the end, the woman that we spoke with told us that she's going to send ambulance immediately. I went and picked her bag. I started packing our things. I was getting things ready, putting her pampers, her clothes, because she was throwing up. Jesus, oh God. Now I know what parents go through when their kids are sick. Like, Chimemela is my life. As I was packing, if I put Pampers inside the room, I will run and come into the living room. Sorry, mama. Sorry, mama. If I put Pampers inside the room, I will come to the living room and open her eyes and tell her, Mama, open your eyes, don't sleep. I don't want you to sleep. I want to be seeing your eyes. Keep your eyes closed. Her father will be shaking her. Mama, be looking at us. Hi, mama. Hi, mama. We're just singing. We just wanted her. Sorry, mama. Sorry. I sent my daddy a message. I told him, Daddy, start praying, please. Chimemela is not feeling fine. We've called the ambulance. My mother scattered everywhere. Hey God, Jesus Christ. Story for another day. Within like 6 minutes, like I gave it to them, ambulance was here. We started hearing we their alarm. They came, one ambulance and a private small car. They rushed in. They were like 5 or 6, rushed inside this apartment, carried Chimemela, placed her on our couch to see. I think they wanted to see if they can do any treatment. They saw that it's not something that they can do here. They carried her, told us to come downstairs. They went inside the ambulance, placed her there, buckled her up, told me to come inside the car. The daddy should drive and follow them. Chimemela was throwing up inside that ambulance every 2 minutes till we got to the hospital. And this time she wasn't throwing anything, nothing was coming out, but she was just doing oh Jesus, my baby was so weak. We got to the hospital. They brought her down. They started asking me, is she alright? Was she sick? Did she eat anything? Did she hit her head anywhere? I told them nothing, that she is fine. She has been fine until this afternoon. I don't know what happened. They said okay, that we should go and sit in the waiting room. These people can be so I don't even know what to say. In all, I just give God all the glory. So we came to the waiting room, me and my husband, and we sat. At that point, the 2 men that came with me from the ambulance had left, and suddenly Mama started throwing up again. At this time, it was very scary. She was just doing her eyes like this, and nothing was coming out. So the doctors now saw what was happening in the waiting room. They now came and took her. That was when they placed her and started attending to her. They started checking her, doing some scan. This one was collecting blood from her leg. They were everything. They were just doing everything. Wait, she's sleeping, let me drop her. After doing the scan and everything, they told us that they have checked to see if she swallowed anything, or maybe she hit herself somewhere that we didn't know, or she picked something and put inside her mouth and there was nothing. They didn't find anything, and that her vitals, everything was fine. Her heart, her breathing, everything was fine. So at this point that they're confused, that they're going to go ahead and run some blood tests to see if she has any infection that is making her to vomit. But they said that at the meantime that they are going to give her an injection that will stop the vomiting. So they gave her the injection and put her on drip for strength, and the vomiting stopped immediately, and they started running blood test. So they told us that the test is going to take like 1 hour to 2 hours to come out. At that point that they're going to give us room, check us inside the room to watch her and see what happened. So they took us into our room. We went there. She was sleeping. She was just calm. She was on drip. She was starting to regain strength because of the drip, and she's no longer vomiting. She was just lying down. She slept for a long time. I and my husband were just there looking at her, just talking. By that time, I checked my phone because everything has calmed down a little. And I saw that my mother and my father has used call and scattered my phone. My younger sister later called me and told me, wait, is Mama okay now? I said, yes, so wait. She's going to call me back. She needs to get back to my mom because she's scattering everywhere. So my husband and I was just chilling. Later, he went home to get some things since they admitted us. And later in the night, the doctors came back with the blood test and said that they didn't find anything, that all her blood tests that they have done, all the tests, everything about her is perfect. And I was like, I knew, because I try my best when it comes to this child. Like, do you know how long it took me to have her? How the things, the process, the journey, the pain, the sleepless night. See, I deny myself everything. I've laid my life just Chimamela will be fine. I don't sleep until Chimamela sleeps. I don't shower if Chimamela is not with my husband. Like, it's just, I'm just living for Chimamela at the moment. So I knew inside of me that I have given my best. So when they were saying to see if she swallows something, I was like, it's going to kill me if something like that happened. Where was I when it happened? But thank God, like, God saw my effort and it was nothing like that. So they said that tomorrow they're going to do eye test, that after that they will now know the next thing to do. So we are just chilling that night. She was calm, she was fine. My husband went home, brought things we need, and he left. I was just there. In fact, Chimamela, when she woke up, she was just fine. When I mean fine, she was playing with all the doctors, all the nurses. If you know Chimamela, she's this child that is so lovable. Everybody loves. I don't know her. I pray to be lovable like Chimamela. The doctor that was on duty now came and asked me. He said I should give her the rundown of all the food that she has been eating and everything. So I told her that what I remember is that 1 week before this thing happened, she stopped all her food. She refused eating all her food. Cerelac, the blended food I used to blend for her, everything, all the things that her doctor told me to be giving her, she stopped, she rejected. There was this particular food that we bought from supermarkets that was made with, the food is made with fish. They use fish to blend the puree. So she was just eating that food. That was the only food she was just eating. She was enjoying it. If I do Cerelac and give her, she will not eat. Like, she will not eat. But once I bring that food, Chimamela will eat and finish it. So for 1 week, she was just eating that food. So I told the doctor said, okay, now she knows where the problem is. So they told us that she is allergic to fish. That sometimes they used to bring children here because of the same situation that we brought Mama to the hospital. They will be vomiting. We should stop giving her anything fish for now until they find out if there is any particular fish or all the fish that she's not allergic to. So in the morning they did the eye test, and the eye test also came back fine. They said that she is so healthy, so perfect. There's no, like, she's from her head to toe that she's fine. We should just stop giving her fish until they are able to know if there is a particular fish she's allergic to or all the fish. So later in the evening that day, they discharged us and we came home. So at the moment, anything fish is not going inside her mouth. I'm grateful that my baby is fine. Now is fine. We all are fine. How are you guys doing? Your baby girl is fine. I'm back. Thank you so much for staying with us. Thank you so much for being part of our journey. So you guys should not worry. Your baby girl Chimamela, miracle baby, aka, she is fine. Don't worry. Thank you so much for all your prayers. We really appreciate. So we're going to see you guys in our next video. Let me get ready and head out. Bye.